Okay, welcome back, bullies. I just pulled DEHYA and I'm ready to... Wait. Okay, welcome back, bullies. I've literally just pulled DEHYA and we're gonna... Oh, okay. Alright, this is the final time. Why are there so many Pyro Claymore users? I mean, at least we can say she's the top 3 Pyro Claymore DPS, right? What's up, bullies? It's Vane here, and I did it. I don't know why I did it, especially with all the talk going around about her power level, and against my better judgment, I decided to pull DEHYA. Actually, I know why I did it. She's hot. No. Anyways, I'm doing an intro. I've actually been farming for her a while, and it's now finally time to put all that resin to good use and get her gears in motion. So in this video, we're going to be investing 5,000 resin into DEHYA, her boss materials, artifacts, talents, and weapon, and hopefully come out the other side with something stronger than a Xinyan. This time we're going to be jumping straight into it, and before we look at what I farmed for her, I just need a quick moment to check out her design. It's absolutely gorgeous. Why did they have to butcher her like this? Like, if they just made her numbers a tiny bit better, I could justify using her, but right now it's a bit rough. Okay, so my DEHYA, she's level 1, the level 1 greatsword. Ignore these, I put them on just so that she wouldn't get one shot, but let's quickly take them off. So I farmed a bunch of Millilith. We've also got a couple undersets that I potentially could put on her. And I've heard that her energy generation is pretty bad, especially considering she's 70 burst ult. So not sure whether we'll need to build Emblem or some ER on her as well. Outside of that, I'll just show you what's in my bag. Weapon wise, we've got a bunch of different choices. Some 5-star, some 4-star, and some of them look like this. Shit. Anyways, we've got all those artifacts as well. I'm actually almost capped out in terms of XP books. That's all pre-farmed. Hopefully I'll also have enough of her enhancement material. So all the Emirites that I've been taking these from, I've been politely asking them. And then we've also got the boss materials for her talents that I've been farming, and her ascension material. I think it's the Dorito chip, the light guiding tetrahedron, or you could just call it a Dorito chip. So that's all been pre-farmed for her. Her animations do look sick though. That punch is actually just awesome. Okay, what about her E? What does this do? It puts the thing on the ground, and if I press it again, I can move it, plus I do some damage. Okay, that's really sick. Unfortunately, we won't be able to test out the burst just yet. Oh my god, that running animation. I think she's actually faster during the daytime too. Okay, how do I get particles? She doesn't generate any particles? I guess it's all up to Bennett. Oh god.
I came looking for booty.
Get away from me. Okay, let's quickly come over here and test out that burst animation before we level her. Okay, it's kind of gorgeous. Why am I punching this? I'm burning to death. What is that auto-targeting? What? Look, she's fine. She's fine. So let's get this leveling process underway. I'm not sure how much I'm going to invest into her level. I know she does scale off HP, but she also kind of sucks. So look, if I end up taking her all the way to 81 out of 90, just know that I did it for you guys, okay? Oh, I forgot to mention, I've also been collecting these sand grease pupa, and special thank you to the bullies that watch on Twitch for letting me jump in their world and grab a couple of these. You guys know who you are. She ascends with HP. Is she just going to be really, really chunky when she's maxed out? I wonder how much HP she can get. I know she's also meant to take damage for her team. So not... Whoa, what is that idle animation? Hold up, one more time.
Girl, oh my god!
Oh,
dude, I wanna
hey! Alright, we can just end the video here. That's all you need. That's every single reason you need to get DEHYA. It cost me 160 primos. Well worth it if I do say so myself. Okay, let's go a level up DEHYA. Oh my god. I'm freaking zooming. What the? Okay. Animo buff plus DEHYA buff. Okay, what about the E? I'm just supersonic. Like, this is actually crazy. Holy crap, I'm actually so fast.
Think you can get away?
If only I didn't...
Brace yourself.
Get him, DEHYA. 100 damage? Wow, she's just the best.
Like, think you can get away? Here we go.
found your place.
Okay, level 40, beautiful. This was all you. You
like a
did great
reward.
there. You did great.
Hey, this feels good. I think I'll be able to hit quite a bit harder with this sword now.
But, you know, doubling your damage is good. But what if your damage starts from 0, huh? Mihoyo, you have to fix her. Please, please, Mihoyo. Get him there.
Let's get it on.
Do your 100 damage. She's burning. She's on fire. I need to stop. From an overworld perspective, getting there ain't that bad because she makes your team so fast. Like, yes, you can do this with Rosaria and she is a 4-star, I know, but damn, like, you really schmoove like this. It's kind of crazy. Okay, so let's put this thing down.
Quiet now. Things are about to get
Does this
dicey.
mean Yelan can just vaporize all her hits? I guess maybe it works as like a support for DPS Yelan? There must be some way to make her good, right?
No.
I know some people want to build her like a DPS, but I don't really think that's the way. Surely there needs to be something else, some sort of reaction or team comp that's only possible with her. In case you haven't heard, in her current state, does not work with Xingqiu, Yelan, or Beidou. So have fun trying to make her viable with any of those team comps.
That's a lot of damage.
50? Okay, her synergized attack did 100. Okay, let's just punch him. Please, I'm stuck. 100. Wait, it just ended.
Prank him, John.
My burst is over? How short is that? It's over? Like, I thought once you start going, you have like 10 years to keep blasting them. Let's level up her again.
So much power.
Stop the
I have to go
cap.
test this out.
She's
You down to
absolutely
spar with
shouldn't.
me or what?
Yeah, sure. I probably could take her on because her kit kind of sucks. Even DEHYA will probably kick my ass. And I don't like negatively reviewing characters just for the sake of jumping on the bandwagon, but unlike Kokomi, DEHYA is pyro and she has some really jank application of it. The reason why Kokomi became good after a little bit is because Hydra actually is the most cracked element in the game. At least she's hot.
You're goddamn right.
I never once imagined I could get to this level.
Absolutely
All
jacked.
credit goes to you.
Thank you.
What next? You have a job for me?
Teapot. Oh, I skipped her voice line. Well, can we get that back? It's gone. We will never hear it again. I don't know if there's any point to taking her to 90, but you know what? It's customary to take them to 81 at least. It's symbolic. It means that they're done for me, pretty much. Next up, shall we take a look at the weapon option? So I think cosmetically, I really like the way that the Wolf Greystone sits on her. She's also got a signature, but I do like the red. We've got a Skyward Pride, which might work if we need energy recharge. You've got the fish, which I think is fine because she actually, although she scales on HP, she actually still really scales on attack too. And this actually looks sick as well. I'm not gonna lie, the color scheme really matches. This is probably fine too if you're free to play, but I'm sure there are better options. I've also got a Favonius Alliance and the Forbidden Item. All this HP. Taking damage generates a shield. But I think the shield protects her, but she's not on screen when she takes the damage for her teammate. I think this is really, really jank. I don't think we go this. I think we go Wolf's Gravestone. Like, one, cosmetically, that's awesome. And two, I think she scales well off attack. She can buff her team. Let's have a look at her talents. So I think you don't really want to level this unless you're playing her main DPS. Even if you're playing her main DPS, I think her burst has the hits. Wait, it lasts 4 seconds. Do I get more when I level it up? Does it get longer?
That's what she said.
No? Her cooldown is 18 seconds. They don't want you using this. The only thing I think might be worth leveling is the E then, which is the damage mitigation. Pretty much Albedo's E. Plus, it makes DEHYA tank some of the damage and gives them a small pseudo shield, I guess. Damage interruption. Let's take this up to, I think, probably 8. Okay, let's do it. You know what, DEHYA? I already invested 5,000 resin to farm with her material. Let's level up her burst as well. I do want to try it out and see how much damage she does by herself, but I'm not holding out hope for it being very much. There we go. That's like 2 million more are gone casually. Very nice. I know her other skills outside of this, which gives the movement speed. Okay, so it seems like pretty much you just want to press E and it gives your teammates a bigger buff and makes her take less damage from the E. And then this one, I think it actually heals her. So when you get low, she just heals up, which is pretty sick. 5 times 6, 30% plus of 20. You'll heal half of her HP bar every time you go drop below 40. So pretty much she's just getting a max heal every 20 seconds. And then of course we've got some voice lines and stuff, a lot of which you'll unlock as you get higher into her friendship.
Happy birthday.
Okay.
Reach into your pocket. Your present's already in there.
Is it a buff for
How'd I do it?
DEHYA? You're not getting buff? I
Just a
hate this
little
birthday.
tricky.
Anyways, in terms of artifacts, I was thinking either emblem if we really need that ER. Is there any point to actually bursting? No! Right? Like she gets the infusion and she starts punching them, right? Does it give the teammates any healing? Does it do anything? Nope. She just punches for 4 seconds and she doesn't get any buffs. Just make the most popular sumeru character the Krampus character ever. Nice. When looking at artifacts, what we really want is a mixture of crits, HP percent, and maybe a little bit of energy recharge. You know what? Screw it. Well, let's build her for damage, man. I don't care anymore. Give her this. And I think I have some DPS artifacts of tenacity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage rolls. It's kind of nice. So I'm sure Barbara would miss that. 3 crit rolls, 2 HP, 3 attack. Wait, is this made for DEHYA? Okay, and she's got 20% HP. That's kind of hot. I think we do want to run a HP sans. What's more valuable? 3 damage rolls plus 3 ER. 4 damage rolls with 2 ER. I say we go damage. I don't care. Here, I think you probably want to go pyro damage. Unless, of course, you could probably go HP as well. HP attack and crit. Wait, this could be good for her. The one time a garbage artifact actually becomes usable, and it's for DEHYA. Okay. Did it just go flat HP? The only stat that sucks here. Really? Okay. Attack's fine. I would like some crit though. Some crit rate would be kind of hot. Okay, attack's fine, I guess. Second best option. Okay, here we go. The final one. Crit.
Nope.
Okay, just a crap ton of attack. Now I feel conflicted. Wait, we do have this piece from Chi-Chi. What the hell is this? I guess we'll level it up. What do her stats look like now? 34,000 HP, 1.5k. It's hard to say. I feel like attack probably scales better than her HP, but HP gives her more durability for her team. What does her crit ratio look like? Okay, it's looking a little soft. Interesting. I think let's slap on the circlet and then we'll figure out the sands, right? So because we're running 4-piece emblem already, you know what? Actually, let's just level that piece up. Crit. EM. Okay, that is borderline useless. Okay, that's a lot of crit rate. And worst case, we just have a good attack sands.
Dog shit.
I think this piece is probably good enough for her, which means I think we go offset for the circlet and we go crit damage into crit rate, 15% crit rate, 1 attack and 1 ER. What does Cyro have? 16%, 1 attack, some EM. I think we go this, and no one's using it anyway. Alright, her final stats then, 36,000 HP, 1.5k attack. Ratio is not bad, but not good. Mainly because she scales on HP. ER is pretty small, but I don't think I'm bursting anyway. Pyro damage, she's got a little bit of it, and that's her build. Look how happy she is. She's so cute. Oh god, if only she was good. Okay, well, let's go test her out then. And in terms of team comp, there is one where you can maximize her personal damage. What is it? You use Mona, you use Bennett, and you probably want to use something like Kazuha.
All right.
And if you do
Let's
this,
head off.
I'm sure you can make her do a pretty decently sized damage number. Only problem is you're now using Bennett and Kazuha on the same team just to make DEHYA work. And is that really worth it? I know some of you guys are going to say yes, but my point is it's a lot of investment just to get a little bit of damage out of her. All right, let's test out her personal damage. The team comp that I'm actually going to run will be her as a supportive unit, but we can test that out afterwards. Okay, so E, 7,000, one more cast. Okay, that was a 4,000 non-crit, and each proc does about 5,000? I mean, that's pretty rough, especially considering that someone like Albedo can easily do like 10 to 15, even at like not the highest investment either. It's a little concerning. My Kazuha just did more damage with 1E. She's great. She's great, guys. 160 pulls. 160 pulls. Just look her in the face. It's worth it. It's fine. It's worth it. It's worth it. Okay, so what if we drop one of these? The Vaporize? It's still 3,000 damage? Hello? Well, either way, we've got her burst now. Shall we try it out? Drop one of these. Drop one of these. I'm scared to swirl. It might just insta-kill. Where is he? Okay, around 10... Nope. Around 2 to 5k per punch, and it lasts 4 seconds. She is the best character ever. How about we test it on a boss? We test out her personal damage on a boss before I switch her over to my actually intended build. So we probably want to go Bennett, Kazuha, Mona, and then see what happens. This is like her ideal DPS scenario. If this doesn't go well, I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay. How much of that was DEHYA though? 37,000 per punch. Okay. This is her ideal DPS scenario, and she has 4 seconds to unleash. And all of that invested was that much damage? Not convinced it's worth it. Not convinced it's worth it, to be honest. Let's switch over to the team comp that I really did want to play her on. A Ganyu Melt build. This is something that I've wanted to test for a while, especially because with the addition of Nahida and burning, you can do some really interesting stuff. So, just FYI, she's Constellation 0, by the way, and I think she's using Wanderer. Yeah, that's fine. Nahida, Sac Frags, I think she's on her EM build. Bennett, ideally, you can run an Instructor set to give a bigger bonus, because EM's better than attack here, but that's fine. And then let's switch over. I don't think Serpent Spine is the play here. I think instead let's run this. Wolf's Gravestone gives her more attack. More attack means that her E does more damage. We're already running the HP stats, right? Okay, this is fine. So what are her stats like this? 2.4k attack. The crit...
Are you serious?
Ooh, the crit ratio is a little wonk, a little jank. Not gonna lie, 1 to 4 is not fantastic, but that should be fine. She just needs to apply Pyro every now and then. The only two that you really need energy for is Nahida maybe, and definitely the Bennett. I think you drop this, so no damage interruption. You drop this. You take a nice little picture of everyone here. You build a nice little dollhouse, and then I think it's you. How much damage? That was 80,000. Stop. There, help. Okay, it's about 80,000 damage. I don't know why it didn't block that much damage. Maybe I did something wrong. Let's try this again. Oh, she's dead. Okay, this time it's a big ass robot. Target is immune to pyro damage. Wait, isn't that good? We don't really care about DEHYA's damage or Bennett's damage. We just need Pyro Aura. Okay, so wait for the E. Okay, drop this. Picture time. And then we're going 1. Okay, the first one did not crit. That's about 100,000 damage. Holy moly. I mean, this is more like Melt Ganyu, but it's a different way to play her, especially if you want to flex your Zhongli, which previously people felt was mandatory for this comp, as well as your Kazuha. So, not bad, but I'm not convinced her damage mitigation is that amazing either. It still kind of hurt.
Let's get it on.
Okay. Okay. So we just have to be close enough that the damage mitigation goes off. And I can do 100 and 10,000 when I crit on both hits. That's pretty nice. Seems like, at least for the overworld stuff, you should be fine with DEHYA. But then again, overworld stuff is like, you should be okay with anything. If you die in overworld content, I don't know what to say, man.
Trash!
But what if we were to pit it against our usual first benchmark, the Geovishap? This I'm a little concerned about, because I feel like the shield is not going to be able to tank everything. It doesn't really matter what Primo Geovishap it is, as long as it's not right. Either way, we do one of these. We take a nice little picture. We build a little door hut. House? Hut? What the what am I saying? Okay. Ow. Where's my damage mitigation? There? Okay. Okay. There. I need you to... Okay. Well... At least she's kind of doing something. I don't know what this is, but she's doing something. Suddenly, I feel like the damage mitigation was not that good. I was expecting a little bit more, I'm not gonna lie. I honestly thought it would mitigate a lot more. Let's see. 1, 2, 3 hits of interruption. Okay, 3 hits is the max. So maybe this time let's start with the Bennett, then end with the DEHYA. Okay. Okay, this might be the source. This is it. This is it. This ordering is better. Do not do what I did before. So Nahida, Bennett, DEHYA. But it doesn't really block much. 4 hits is nothing. Zhongli could tank that for an hour. Is there any other way to kind of make DEHYA work?
Wait, no, wait, what?
I'm gonna keep flipping it around. So maybe let's try out this one again. This time back to DEHYA's personal damage, and I might even give her an attack stance. In terms of the weapon, 2.8k attack seems excessive. So let's maybe switch that. Man, she makes a lot of sounds too. I realized no one has any energy whatsoever. This is fantastic. So we're gonna do one of these. We're gonna do one of these. Mona's gonna burst. There's gonna E, and there's gonna burst. Okay. How much are we doing? 20k per punch. Oh no, the burst is freaking out. That is really disappointing. We did like 8, 9 hits, 20k each, which sounds okay. But considering we invested the entire team, that feels wrong. Like, this doesn't feel very nice. I'm not gonna lie. Oh dear. If that was Hu Tao, you would 2-shot it with a well-invested team. This is like copium to the max. What if we make her virgin? Is this even gonna work? I know she doesn't work, but she puts the thing down, and then you just give up. You just give her a rain slasher. This gives her EM. You give her a gilded dream set with as much EM as possible. Okay, some EM there. EM here. EM there. And thank you, Jean, for the last EM piece. Actually, we didn't need 5. You know what? We could probably change the flower to get more EM. 68. Ningguang, you don't need this. Okay, so she now has 900 EM, 30k HP. There's no way this works, right? This is when everything else fails. Okay, this is my last attempt at making DEHYA work, okay? I don't know, nothing feels right. At least you're fast. At least you run fast as hell. That's the only good thing about her. Her design, her abilities, how they look, and yeah, that's it. Okay. Okay, we drop this, and then now the little baby just on field, autoing. Okay, how much did the Virgin do? 24,000? Oh, maybe Virgin. What? Oh, the downtime though. But E cooldown is ridiculous.
Lines your
Like, what are you meant to do in the meantime? That is silly. How much of that was DEHYA? Maybe 40%? Okay. This is my take. you can play this team comp that I just showed. It probably is one of the highest in terms of DPS. Not single burst damage, but DPS. Problem is, why would you ever run this team comp? If you have Nahida, Xingqiu, Yelan, you put Kuki instead of DEHYA, you put Raiden instead of DEHYA, you put Fischl instead of DEHYA, you put Homer instead of DEHYA, and you have a better team comp. So why would you ever use DEHYA? It's like you put her there because you like her. Let me find another enemy that I can kind of just slap around. Okay, take a picture so you can start summoning blooms. E. Okay, and now you just want Nahida to order. Virgin is like 24,000. I can't even tell, and that's it. You're done. You're out of virgins. It doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense why you would ever do this. Interesting. And then now we come to the core. Is that even getting hit by her? It is not even getting hit by her.
You're dead meat.
Good work there. You did it. We love that for you. Oh, her animations are so sick. Why did they make her like this? Alright, I think that's it for testing. Overall, we've tested 3 DEHYA builds today. I've built her out decently invested, I would say. I gave her some love, right? We actually really did try. But unfortunately, it seems like outside of her design, her awesome abilities and how cool they look, and the movement speed passive, which actually, look, it sounds underrated, but like, it's actually kind of nice to have. Like, Yelan is amazing for the overall because she just runs fast. DEHYA kind of might get added to an exploration team for me, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe also because I just want to see her run. Anyways, that's beside the point. In terms of weaknesses, where do we start? Her ratios kind of suck. Her pyro app is really janky for almost any team comp you want to put her in. She doesn't really have clear scaling, like do you build her attack, do you build her HP, you kind of split stuff. Her burst lasts like 4 seconds, does okay damage, but 4 seconds, 18-second cooldown, 70 energy. What I would recommend is don't pull for her unless you're worried you're not going to get her on the standard banner and you really like her design. Otherwise, patiently wait. She will show up one day whether you want it or not. Let's just pray she gets a buff, okay? Overall though, I do love the way she looks. Everything about her is just awesome except for the numbers in the kit. And that's about it on DEHYA. Thank you all bullies so much for watching till the end of the video. Make sure to like, sub and hit the bell if you haven't already, and you can find me streaming several times a week on Twitch and stay up to date by joining our community Discord. We're actually almost at 1,000 members in the Discord, so please do check it out. And I've got all my other socials linked down below. You might see some big announcements happening on Twitter, so make sure to follow that as well. I love you all bullies, and I'll see you next time, and please take care.